is Amberlin, and in this video we are processing a yak liver. Our favorite way of eating liver is dehydrated because it's the least strong flavor, which lots of us don't care for the liver flavor, but we know how healthy liver is. And if you're not eating liver, you should have it at least once a week. You don't want to overdo it, but it is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you could ever eat. Seriously, especially if you're a man, and especially if you're a pregnant mother, or you're nursing, or you are in the process of wanting to make babies. In the past, what we have done is slice our liver really thin, and then just lay it on our dehydrator and dehydrate it. But because it takes a while to slice the liver by hand, we are going to do rough cubes and then soak it overnight and then blend it in our Vitamix. It is very good to remove the membrane that is on here because it's tough. Sometimes it's hard to get under this membrane, but cut a slice. There, see? That's under the membrane. It is very delicate, so you kind of got to be careful. But there. So you could even do this. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know if you'd necessarily have to always remove it, even for dehydrating, but it wouldn't hurt. So it might just make it more difficult for the blender. I had trimmed the excess pieces off of the liver just prior to starting the camera. The other cool thing you could do with liver strips like this, soak it in a mixture of spices and make liver jerky, and that's really good. If you're not familiar with the Weston A. Price Foundation or Sally Fallon, they have some incredible scientific information on traditional cultures and how they ate and why they ate what they ate. It's just some incredible information. So you can check them out, the Weston A. Price Foundation and Sally Fallon. But beef liver is incredibly high in vitamin A. It is also incredibly high in iron and vitamin D, also all of the B vitamins. Traditionally, they would eat liver every week. I'm sure a number of our subscribers, they'll remember that. They ate liver once a week. That's because our ancestors were smart. So anyway, here. I'm going to chop these up into just rough cubes. The reason why I'm cutting it is so that there's more surface, so that the blood comes out easier.
Is it grass-fed yak?
Yes. A bull of 2 years old. We often save the kidneys as well, but somehow they got lost because I was not helping with the gutting. Just cold water. Okay. You want to remove as much of the blood as possible. Alright, so I'm going to do this a few more times over the course of the next hour or so, and I will see you back. So it's about an hour and a half later. Going to be heading to bed soon. You can see this water has really drastically gotten not so bloody. So we're just draining this, and then we'll add some salt to it. And the salt helps to draw out more blood. Just cover it and add some salt. And we'll keep it in the salt water all night and in the fridge. Good morning, everyone. It's the next morning, and our liver has been sitting in the salt water all night. And we are going to drain it off. And then we're going to put these chunks into our Vitamix and blend it up and spread it on our dehydrator trays. All right, and there you have your liver soup. We're going to spread it on our trays. The other thing you can do if you don't want to dehydrate it is you can put it into ice cube trays and freeze it, and then plop those into bone broths and soups and stews, casseroles. Also, if you don't want to eat your liver, you can simply make these for excellent dog treats. If you run across any of these bits of fat or membrane, it's best if you remove them because they will not dehydrate. And they're just kind of tough. You're all excited, you smell something. You better stay out of there. Our dehydrator's full. Gonna put the cover on. See, meat, fish, jerky, so we'll put it right around in this area. And we'll just turn this on. If you guys don't have a dehydrator, you can also lay it in trays and put it on low in the oven with the fan going. Almost looks like fruit leather. I'm actually gonna turn this up. All right, folks, so we're back a few days later and our liver is all dry, as you can see here. Look at that. We're going to just dump it into our bowl, gently smash it up, and then transfer it to the Vitamix, and then blend it super fine, and then we're going to store it in the freezer. You want to dehydrate your liver until it snaps. This could even be a little snappier. It feels like it could be dried a little bit more, but we'll see how it powders. And you can always put in a little packet of silica just to be on the safe side. Okay. There, when you see it powder like that, you know that it's pretty well dried. I find that when I fill the Vitamix a little fuller, it grinds it into a finer powder. So I'm gonna add more and grind it again. And there we go. Look at that beautiful powder. Putting it in our recycled peanut butter containers. Well, folks, that's all. There we have our own grass-fed yak liver. You can do this with beef liver, lamb liver, goat liver, chicken liver, whatever type of liver that you like. What we like to do, specifically for mom and dad, because they really don't care for the flavor, is Sarah makes capsules. So this is turmeric and pepper, alfalfa from our own alfalfa, and then our own comfrey, and then baking soda and ashwagandha, and then our own beef liver. And these are her cayenne pepper capsules. And then vitamin C and spirulina. So these are mom and dad supplements, and we take them when we need a boost of something. Generally, mom and dad have their liver in capsules, but the rest of us like to take it about half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon, once to twice a week. And we just put it in a glass of water, stir it up, and gulp it down. But one word of caution, make sure you do not overdose on liver. Traditional cultures generally had it once a week, maybe twice. If you don't mind a bit of the beefy, livery flavor, it's also very good, I think it's very good, sprinkled on eggs and into soups and stews and casseroles, and it enhances and gives it a rounder flavor. And also because it's dehydrated, it takes longer to rehydrate, and so if you add it into your recipe, like your soup, at the very end just before you dish it, and it hasn't had time to fully rehydrate, the flavor is less strong, making it easier to sneak into people's dishes. Not only is liver incredibly high in vitamin A, it's also very high in vitamin C, believe it or not. 100 grams of apples have 7 milligrams of vitamin C, but 100 grams of beef liver, or yak liver would be very similar, has 27 milligrams of vitamin C. That's almost 4 times as much as the same amount of apples. Liver is also extremely high in vitamin B12, biotin, iron, copper, vitamin D and vitamin K, folic acid and folate, and a host of other nutrients. So if you're not eating liver, we hope that this encourages you to at least look into it, if not start eating it on a weekly basis. Also, if you have a favorite liver recipe or way that you prepare your liver that you really enjoy, we'd love to hear what it is, and please let us know in the comments below. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment, and we will see you around in the next video. Take care, folks.